Happy game day morning, friends. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Report. Happy New Year, everybody. And thank God the Dallas Cowboys actually have a 1 o'clock game. I was beginning to think they were vampires because all their games were always at night. But anyway, let's go to NFL Networks for the latest about Tony Romo and why he's playing.
That they
Roll
want
the
to
tape.
avoid. They don't want him to be overly aggressive. Now let's send it over to Mike Garafolo in Philadelphia.
James, the story here, pretty much the only story here, is what's going to happen with the Cowboys quarterbacks today. And again, the expectation is that we could see all three of them, with Dak Prescott starting, Tony Romo following, and then Mark Sanchez cleaning up everything for the Cowboys. And why would you subject Romo to playing at this point? Well, because he wants to play. He wants to prepare in case they need him for the postseason. He also wants to showcase himself to the rest of the league should he be moving on in the offseason here. And that would be a good thing for the Cowboys to show that Tony Romo still can play should they move him in the offseason to another team and turn this completely over to Dak Prescott. Now back to you, Melissa.
Mike Garafolo, thanks for staying on top of that quarterback situation. And a win today for Dallas would give them their first 14-win season in franchise history. And we have, well, it's pretty incredible too.
History.
Yeah, we've gone back and forth on the Cowboys quarterback situation. Mike, Rob, what do you think about their strategy today?
Yeah, you hear that they're going to play everybody, and you understand why. But to me, Dak Prescott is a young quarterback. He's still a rookie. He needs to see every look that he possibly can see. He needs to see every defense he can possibly see. He's gotten better the last couple of weeks. He's actually starting to use his legs. 22 first downs rushing the football this year. But they've opened up the playbook. And again, Coach, a rookie quarterback, you have to play him. And if the roles were reversed and this was Tony Romo going into the last game of the season, I don't think we'd be talking about trying to get Dak Prescott any reps. So to me, Dak Prescott is your guy. Move forward with Dak Prescott. He should get all the reps.
Yeah, but he's earned the right. He's done enough. Obviously, you're right. I agree. He got to get every look that he possibly can. But why not get Tony Romo some reps? As a coach, for Tony, he needs to know. What do I hear from you players all the time? I want to get that first hit. I want to get knocked down. I want to know I'm okay.
We don't want Romo to get a first hit. It might be his last.
Well, a little bit of a hit.
His hit may be his last.
Well, but I want to know that.
Financially, but financially, you're stuck there a little bit.
I don't think the Cowboys are worried about that right now. I'm going to get Tony Romo some reps. He's going to be the backup when we get to the playoffs. Yeah. I want him to get a couple reps. He wants to get a couple reps. That's good enough for me.
I think this is an emotional aspect for Romo.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's let him go out there. Let him command the huddle. Let him step in the huddle with his guys again. Now, the question really is, who's going to be in that huddle by the time he gets in the game? Because you're going to try to pull a couple of guys. I'm glad you guys hit on the quarterbacks, because to me, the biggest question in this game is, how much do I play Ezekiel Elliott? Because he's going to have a bye week, so he's going to have a chance to rest. But I don't want to put him out on the field and under any undue risk, because Ezekiel Elliott is the guy that's driving this offense. So that I'm watching Zeke. I want to see.
They bounced those reps last week, though. Yeah. They bounced this, so you're going to see more bounce.
So no chance of breaking Eric Dickerson's rookie record.
Not because of talent.
He cranks one off early, maybe. You know, he cranks off a 50-yarder early. Now it's okay. Now what are you going to do?
Well, we should remind our viewers that Tony Romo has not played in a regular, meaningful regular season. 402.
This is a meeting.
No, he doesn't need to.
402
He doesn't need to go in the game. He's fine. Make it about 415.